If you're a content creator, you're probably, competing against other big content creators right now. You're making content every day. You're trying to, beat the competition, but it just seems like you can't. And it's not really like your fault. Most content creators, and it's not really like your fault. Your content is probably fire. Your content is probably high quality and, you probably thought about it a long time and the production is perfect. But, you can't produce that like every day. It's exhausting. And you're seeing other content creators like big streamers, podcasters, whatever, are doing it like effortlessly. And the reason why all those, big content creators are getting famous on the internet so easily is not because they work harder than you or their content is better. It's mostly because they have an army of clippers helping them promote their content all day long. People like Kai Cenat, Speed, all the big like streamers, content creators like Drewski. I mean, even rappers are building an army of clippers right now. If you haven't heard yet, Drake has built his own army of clippers to help him promote his last album. I think it's called like 60 Songs for You. He paid clippers to make content on short form social media and use his music on the videos. That is the new era of marketing, is clipping content. And most of the big names out there are utilizing this right now and are building an army of clippers that help them promote each project they release out. And the cool thing is that they don't actually spend any time doing that. They have someone like me called a clip curator, which takes care of the entire operation of clipping. So in terms of like hiring, training, managing the budget, managing the community, making sure like the money goes where it's supposed to be, managing the quality of the clips, all that type of stuff. While all the creator has to do is just keep making content like he usually does. I mean, if you don't believe me, just go on WAP.com and go on the Discover page and you see all the clipping community under the content rewards. All those guys are paying like 5 to 6 figures per month to clippers. And obviously they didn't just like start there. They started out from, like $500 per month and they kept growing with the clipping community, and the budget kept, expanding, and they're paying clippers way more now. If you haven't seen, like streamers are paying like $100,000 per month to clippers. And that is way more profitable than your regular, ads or any other type of like advertising method, because it's organic. These like ads are made by humans. They're made by people that actually know what part of the video can be clipped and can go viral, and how to, generate views and make people, talk about it in the comments. And it's just made by people like you and me. And the cool thing about this is it can also work for like brands, like e-commerce brands. It can even work for like restaurants. Anything that has an audience, you can start building your army of clippers from your audience and pay them to promote your product or content. And like I said, it's way cheaper and way more effective than just your regular ads. Now, I'm the guy who helps you build an army of clippers. And trust me, I've helped content creators go from like being unknown to being like one of the biggest names out there today, just because of clipping. And the content didn't really change much. It's just that they added a clipping army to their personal brand. And you can start building your clipping army as you go right now. All you need is to start. And if you can't do it yourself, then have someone like me to take care of the entire operation for you while you just keep making content. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't have a course or anything to like sell you. I just do this for like a living, and I'm just letting you know that if you don't start building your army of clippers, you'll be left behind by the people who have them.